Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squad for boxing news and views from around the internet. The next fight for unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua may be moved by at least a month, and that's according to promoter Eddie Hearn, who says the fight with Kubrat Pulev, which is currently scheduled for June 20, may have to be moved, and this is of course as a result of the situation that's happening in the world at the moment due to coronavirus. We're already seeing the knock-on effects in the UK with events for March, April, and even some May shows having been cancelled. So Hearn says a requirement for Anthony in his next fight, a necessity for him, is to box in the UK. June 20 is a long time away. It's still in our plans. We've been speaking to Tottenham and making sure that we're all on the same page. We know we have the same strategy moving forward. Obviously, the Premier League decision will play a big part in a number of sports. Plans to put new dates in place in that fight as well. For the Anthony Joshua fight, already potential plans to move that fight back to July. We do have a potential date for that, but right now hoping June 20 can remain the date. Those were Eddie Hearn's statements. So whether they can maintain and hold that June 20 date, it does look a little bit shaky at this point given the cancellations left, right and centre, not just in the UK but worldwide, given the impact of coronavirus. But we shall see what they do, but perhaps July is a little optimistic. The way things are going, some of these dates may have to be pushed back a number of months, or some fights may in fact be cancelled altogether. But this one, it will happen at some point, but June 20, who knows if that will be the date. Meanwhile, Oleksandr Povetkin's promoter Andrei Ryabinsky is taking a wait-and-see approach to the May 2 date for his fighter against Dillian Whyte in the United Kingdom. So he says the coronavirus is increasingly affecting all spheres of life and interactions between people and countries. Sports are no exception, and of course these are risks that cannot be ignored. We are in constant contact with Eddie Hearn while there is no intention to postpone this fight. The governments are constantly introducing new measures to combat the virus, and the situation with this event may change at any time. In addition, restrictions on international travel and the rules of entry-exit to another country may cause problems in preparing for the fight. For example, the arrival of sparring partners. And Oleksandr Usyk, he has a fight scheduled for May 23rd against Chisora. He's remaining optimistic it will go ahead, saying, "I really hope that this fight takes place. I have not really thought too much about the effect of the virus of the fight and my training. Thursday night was the first time I really thought about how it might cause some problems. But these sorts of challenges motivates me. I feel more power, I put extra weight on my body when I train in the gym, and I don't feel as flexible or sharp as I should, but that's only because of the hard work. When it comes to sparring and boxing, me and my team will decide on the optimum weight for me to fight at. I will stay on that weight and it will be ideal for my movement because that is my main skill. I will be isolated for my training camp. I always am, but every Sunday I will spend time with my family and go to church. But I do not think about Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. I only think about my training camp." Oscar Rivas is another heavyweight who's had his upcoming fight cancelled due to coronavirus. So he was due to face Devin Vargas on March 28th on the Davtaev card that was going to be in Canada, but Top Rank has decided to cancel that card. That would have been Rivas's first fight since his loss to Dillian Whyte in July 2019. He's currently ranked number 3 in the WBC. So obviously he will be looking to return as soon as possible, but with what's happening with coronavirus, who knows when some of these heavyweights will be back in action, given that dates have been cancelled all over the place. Another fight that's been cancelled is Apti Davtaev versus Browne, which was set to be on March 28th in Las Vegas. That was on the Lewis Neary undercard. Davtaev himself was a replacement opponent for the original opponent for Browne, which was Otto Wallin. He pulled out through injury. And Browne, he's also posted to social media about the situation.
Vegas is closing down. Pretty much every country is about to close down of some sort, so it's not something that I've done or anyone else has done. It's just something that it's happening in the world and we've got to deal with it. So we'll just postpone until whenever we can do it. So this morning I'm down at Bebre Lake, as you can see. I'm going to do a 6K run, shuffle run, as I like to call it. and see how we go. So just keep everyone informed. That's basically it. I'll keep fit. I'll get ready. Just like every other time, something up, something goes wrong, but I carry on and keep going and keep fighting. So until the next one, whenever the hell that is, I'll still be training, and I hope everyone's having a good time and keep them safe.